I say Dr. Smart Sapon ewa and I Charles Usu so ewa Honorable Margin.
Yeah.
Napum.
Mechia woni wetie fo nyina so any etiwa is fo a o maye graduate
yo tiwa is for so say omo je so no mo chia pa mema nyina nua ba mema ma wa chia no pay say dwumboko
nyame adwo
yo enra minister den sambi etudwa efa yesikasem ene ba bia ye wo sisi ene niam aban edi gu akwa me pacho obetimi abona poso na poso kakra de aman
yo medase no krese enra omampanyin na ekufado ma minister honorable Kenuforiata akwenya se enam nsembi ene nioma akoso a ewo wiase afane nyina enya ehun sunsan so eso ewo ye man mu nti ama nyumema ye din ye kase nyumema ye din a ye hwe ye fuel ye hwe se inflation ne cost of living na ekosro ye hwe ye cedi na ho din against other currencies a ye ne omudi nkita ho na ye hwe yankasa so ye sikasem kwan ye fa so gigi a affect ye bebre ema se yamfa deliberate measures anto akwema ebe affect your targets any nyoma ye set for your home in the 2022 budget and inti honorable Kenuforiata e de akwenya bae de di kan kwan ye be fa so e hwe ye expenditure de na ebetimi aye saa mri mu na ya boa ama ye live within the expenditure na ya set for your home no and afi so kwan ben so ne be fa so a your revenues are ana ye sika ye gigi no in the budget ye ka say we were hoping to be raise about 100 billion kwan ben so in the midst and in the face of all these global difficulties ehun sunsun so ni bia be so ye so no kwan ben so ne betimi ahwe so a ye betimi akoyenim and ye ka say ye expenditure ne 137 billion your revenue so ye hope see be raise be 100 billion until within that difference there's a 37 billion and also parliament ma ho akwenya kwan ye be fa so a ye betimi nsa kasa sika we ni etimi dia ye ejuma ne akase ye be ye no nti aban through Kenuforiata be bobo nyoma we num nyina akyen say despite the global crisis na ehun sunsan so bi asoye so no akwenya say na ye fa so ye de be boa na ye live within your means na targets na ye set for your hu nyina for the year 2022 in the budget no titru say your deficit ye be live within it say 7.4% of your GDP no ye be ye ne saa eninti say o mami akwenya me de yen ebeko through nioma na honorable Kenuforiata ede tutu apunum efa de edikan your expenditure ho na afi so your revenue no na afi your financing no nyina ka bom na eson ema dwumedie bi ye de ato ye nim say afi 2022 ye be ye na ye de peja your economy nim from the adverse events of COVID-19 e buy so no na yen so ya ne sa na ya boa ma economy ni so enyi as a broni beka say ye increase your GDP growth to roughly about 5.8%. And inti ye di kan si ye share expenditure measures aban edit to ho a ba kon ene say o share your expenditure items na your buckets no your compensation sika ye tua ema government workers any pensions ye tosu mienu interest payments bosia yakwa akogine esi hu esese afi ye hwe ne etua ye tosu miensa ye goods and services and sika na ye de ma ministries departments and agencies no so wontimi di ye adwuma na eboa ema government realize ne targets any programs and activities for a particular year and at the toso and 9 ye capital expenditure nia ye spending on yakwan ye nsuo any your hospitals near schools adan a yesisi ti sa nyoma we nyina etwa se send your revenue no for the first 2-3 months your revenue measures be wo parliament be see eneme no kase enko through ba ko ye fees and charges nanka ye ebe increase na yenya akwenya kakra efri ho na ye increase your revenue the tosu mienu so ye exemptions bill no aban fa sa bill we so introduce efficient measures yenim se ebet the amounts we spend on exemptions every year and the tosu miensa ye e-levy no e-levy no kwa na aban so ehwe se nke be ma close to about 7 billion into cancer revenue handles miensa nyina bomu na mayen a little over 8 billion nanso besi enne yentimi enhwe ye ema parliament ema yen ye hu adwuma ma yentimi approve me yen hyase nti saa nyoma nyina are result in a deficit in your revenue nti any global effects of a high price in fuel and the Ukraine-Russian war and nti etwa say ye hwe how best ye betimi live within what we currently have. Ye di kind say aban say 10% on your expenditure no discretionary na me catch on goods and services in capital expenditure no aban at so by an extra 10%. January nim no aban te so by 20%. Until this is an extra one, making it a total of 30% aban at so. Na sa card sia aban at so no. Ye so in the area of fuel coupons ye dema political appointees any heads of government institutions ni nyina ye te eno so a ebema ye nsika kakra ewo ye nsem afa so aban say under the expenditure cutting measures no o place moratorium on imported vehicles. Every year we spend quite an amount on importing vehicles from outside. Ye pese ye di kan ye encourage your local production, ye consuming what we produce. Already ye nim say your manufacturing companies, car manufacturing companies will come ha omo buana ye expanded your industrial sector no. And until we want to concentrate on the local production and into buying say they are 50% through 4x4 any V8 no. Near toso miensa aban air share unim say ebe buaying in the expenditure outlook no so placing a moratorium on your foreign travels no. Say share your budgets now for all the ministries no. There's quite an amount of money and also so you're spending on your foreign travels no. And you say yes akwenya we are so say by close to 92 million Ghana cedis. The other things who are buying air share in the area of expenditure measures, no say, and be a short term, maybe a long term. We are hoping say you course we renegotiate with the energy sector, no IPPs, no. Now we are hoping say by the end of this year, no, and also so yet me renegotiate here, we will see a 20% reduction in IPP payments, no. And also be my about 1.5 billion. The dasu bioma are buying air can say, Sisia, you best tolly all new projects and rather concentrate on existing projects. I are proving you making sure say and so ye free honum and no ye free honum so it will go a long way to help us in your project management and also cut down on expenditure and not add on new expenses or expenditure to what we already have. Afe ye tosu biomu ye meetings ye ko akwenya ye de koye meetings since anyuman aban say ya te sa meetings ho kan allowances ni nyina so and also by 50%, and that will also go a long way to save us more than close to 200 million in that regard. And the next one I mean say are exciting Kokrokoo bebre the 30% contribution all political appointees any ministers any heads of SOEs political appointees of heads of SOEs say yete yaketua so by 30%, and also so yenim say ebe save kakra ama ban timi de di dwumadi fuforo, and also so for just the people in the public sector about 8 million Ghana cedis. Nti aban say yekeka sa nyoma we nyina boma yebetimi make a savings of 3.5 billion Ghana cedis. And yen can say ye can keke ya ti committee ye manage sa dwumadi nyina nti every measure bia ye de ato apono so no ye behwe say yebetimi yebedi so sa ama results ni ehwehwe no so yen sa aka na face so call revenue measures are ye kase ye pese ye de ba ne ye de boa ne ye de boost ye domestic revenue because in every nation say kwan ya obefa so e de tumpon na odi esisi nioma wo manfo hia no eye revenue obe raise nti se went me raise revenue bebre a na etwa se ukope bi free baby now so odi be kan odi ho na otimi di dwuma a opese odi nti ye ni so ekọ ye sikasem so abroni be ka se revenue mobilization na edi kan no yate property rate ho asema aban through Ministry of Local Government and Lands Commission and Ministry of Finance any GRA ya kan ye ho abom ahwe kwan ye be fa so a ye be boa assemblies no metimi age the needed revenue sa dwumadie new revised property rates idea eba be it's going to give the assembly 4 times sika raise previously and inti ye hwe nim se nyame ye yadoma end of April ye be roll way out afei so pain bebre no baby bia wo we introduce technology into uniome bia no one it results in efficiency and also say a revenue space and maximizing revenue nti ye hwe se VAT electronic VAT system and ya ka ho asem sa no nyame ncha de nyame pa April 2022 ending no so and so you be rolling it out e-commerce e-gaming initiatives so we need sa system ibi wo nyoma so untimi emfa enye adwuma nti bibia esese eba aban ho bia yenim se ye de sa akwanya we ba yensa so ebetimi aka sika no impembe bebre no ya Ghana for they want to be tax compliant but akwanya na ye de be mo na omo de ayesa de ne ebi ya na eyo omodin kakra nti we are rolling out a simplified tax system ebe wo mobile phone so ebe boa ama every eligible taxpayer bia ebetimi filing the taxes on the phone so you hope say we so ebe ba through by July 2022 and the elephant in the room ne say ya this ready e dey to parliament nim say yes romo a omomwa na yem fast track e-levy no any tax exemptions bill, any fees and charges bill no. Says Sanyoma way etimi ba in many ya throughout the year no. Ye kasa and kiyebenya bear 8 billion from all these 3 items. And him say because yan shasi no eso betse but it's better than nothing. Inti ye she say parliament ebe boa na ya fast track ni yi sa die way free ho. Mpem bebre so yen so ye kase revenue leakages bebre ewo ye petroleum nsem ewo ports any ade yate the revenue assurance and compliance enforcement team omo be boa na sa akwanya we ebe mo akwanya mo metimi asisi evasion of taxes in petroleum and other things ewo the various ports no ye from the race and inti ye share no so and afei so aban per se ye other natural resources to say quarrying and sand winning salt winning no ye nya revenue free ho sen ye say ye nya revenue free ho nti ye back up with some digital systems I gidi say be boying in that regard and afei so ye the policy bi ba ewo port ho say say when tia o duty ewo MPS terminal honum na untimi emfa onyoma free ho impembe beto de bi they enter into arrangement say o mi yimi nyoma na na se me kona me kodidwa kakra me ba betia ba sisi ade esan se ye hu se mpem bebre no they don't live up to their word we are hoping say with these measures in place no ebe buan e ma ya get close to 100 billion na ye set for ye ho no and send ye me kind there's revenue there's expenditure and then the financing item of the difference between the revenue and the expenditure and also near aban se obehwe na waye nie and they say ye hwe say ye bepe external financing of about 2 billion one ye di kan ebeba na be show up ye forex reserves ye hia ye besimi so e dia kra titru ye fango efri amanone aba na Ministry of Finance also any Bank of Ghana ebeye adwuma na ye cedi na hoden active form aba kakra against ye trading currencies no so ya hwe na ya ye ni nyina but titru de na Ghana fo bebre twen no mo hwe nim ye fuel fuel prices na akosro no na ye di kan ne stakeholders no ehyiaye na de edom akoma so bebre omo kan ne se ewom se world prices akosro ama affect bebia. But the other second thing a ka ho na ma fuel prices no ekosro no lack of regular supply of forex, because omo the foreign exchange no omo the dollars and to fuel yi nti say aban ebetimi assure omo say regularly omo benya forex e de ato omo nioma na ebeboa bebre, and even without government bibia but giving them access to regular supply of forex no, it will go a long way to bring down prices. And then yamin charge ye nyine hu say measure see a de aba abonten ato asopem ema account markets ne down, and now sure dollar no compared to previous times say na ehwe koso bebre no account me down and nra ene nyina we are told say a drop from 7.9 about 7.4 and is hovering at that rate. Into say they have confidence in aban say in shisheni nyoma aban edi ato apunusi obetimi aboa ebi ye broni beka say immediate ebi ye medium term na ebi so eye long term, but the best strength ye nyina yen kase ye betimi aka ye ho aboma ye dwumedie ye na ekoyi a Ghana and ekoyi nti nsem kakra Honorable Kenufuriata de to Ghana for any men run and no mabono tofa ma catch it for.
Okay. Eti me enhya se free fuel na odi ewie ye no. Money omo a omo ho omo nyina edi nkomo ema omo eka se momo assurance of regular supply of forex any ade no. Eko see saying 15 pesos, because the 15 pesos at the time a liter and 9.6, remember the average of 9.8 for fuel. Now we say 15 pesos a liter. Mon jadanya you.
Yo minia fuel pricing no. Enye taxes are buying edit to super. There are other margins players in the industry so a war. And the other thing influence fuel prices at the end of everything. So the price at which they purchase forex. And to say yet me more musa kwenya na umbetimi ato umbetimi access to dollar at a relatively good price. It so automatically reflects in the pricing of fuel. And no so na binding any ato so say apart from the me maye wahi maybe share we here asem ba ko amo say no so ka ho na influence senior mo price fuel no maybe share no so no maka ho asem na yenim say aban share no so no kan no so ho asem a yenim say Bank of Ghana assure mo say and they are going to make some exclusive provision for OMCs ni BDCs no menya access to a relatively cheaper source of forex, and also no clearly it will reflect in a fall in prices because the rate at which omunya omo forex no and no more translate into omo cedis. We are hoping say despite the increases in world prices no yen so the way giving them access to forex, and also with what government has been able to do no, it will go a long way in the end to bring down prices. There are certain build up in the fuel margins. It is for a good cause in Tina that's so ewo honomo. And in as much as government is trying to cut down expenditure, no, government cannot take away revenues since bebre. Otherwise we'll be increasing your deficits. Now you try very hard to contain and maintain. No. And let's look at it from both sides. But as some women say, pen bebre no, we share countries need be around us. Fuel prices maybe Obeka say relatively compared to ye no. Ye be was kakra, but they don't even have access to the fuel to buy. By end we have constant and regular supply of fuel. And we should also take that into consideration and then support our buying in the measure we all hope say or be more access to forex no, which eventually will translate into a relatively lower price in addition to the abaya. And I would say finance minister Soka said it is burden sharing into your best stress other players now almost so more chefa a woman almost so send your buying abba form kakra no almost so omma form kakra na ye together. Let's see how best we can help.
Okay. mete say oka anasa me na mantini is no aka chem say meetings a hodo a mo ye no aban pe say watwa allowance ne ade amode omode meetings no by 50%, and mo hwe anim say mo raise by 200 million cedis e dey free meeting year oka bibisa yeah no I check books na ma say sadia then question na me wono ebeba. But before we go there, na me mom de na ma dwen am say nka mo be ka to butu ho asem because e piska na man kan ho asem ana mo nya calculation ni nwie.
And yes, yeah, calculation in we will come at the right time. But yeah, say we share toll booth now. The language was this: all public roads. It say ochnebi roads ni be any public biom na ye other measures. It be a PPP, public-private partnership. We would consider the toll booth idea. But for now, dear. This is what government thinks. Obetimi aye one, they boost your revenue, and two, they are cutting down on your expenditure to help us fit into your deficits now, and then to be able to carry out programs and activities now. You are setting out for your home for 2022. I'm on minus also etumpong. Ban
on cars, ban on foreign travels, and fuel coupon card 50%. Sa nema we nyina no ye be de hu se ampa aban kan na nya cosmetics. Afi fuel coupon no pattern especially no. Na sen na ne ye de ma afi and ye cutting 50% no.
Yen hwehwe mu nyina de ya sanya me kan no ye measures no on expenditure no e be man about 3.5 billion.
Okay.
And fuel coupons no enko ye be savings of about 62 million ewo e honom enko
62 million.
Yes.
That is multi cut by 50 na.
It's me cut by 50, and which we are going to do because say ye the coupons no yeah the two cards, so it's very, very easy for you to cut
by 50%. And so we'll raise about 62.
We will make savings of about 62 million.
So 62 multiplied by 2, 124. It means then 124 and yes fuel home. Okay. Yeah, fancy I need kakran na just say yeah but honorable. Some measures, especially forex, they are more kind. They are more shisha more go akwamu. And then more person more stabilize this in any idea no. Obi beka say usika ni ahoden na akoba bosia na akofes ka free baby na de be shem na ohuhuru a onye ekese o. Sam from abon na twifri ni ho a obesa akone dadam. Enti any lasting solution a ye de be so sa CD and no wahuri adechi na ogina ha adechi ogina ha na ano because we need the temporary measures keke.
You say me di kan ka say your measures ni be short term ni be so medium and a long term. In the long term no senior your man pay na do dan kwa kufu adu ehu no. And inti na we are spending on 1D 1F. One district, one factory because nyoma ye kra ne bebre apart from your oil no goods ye use wa hanum say na ye nimu say if 1D 1F projects no edrum pempen so bia every district is bia e bi wo one or two districts two factories it will go a long way to help us reduce our dependence on imports. And once we don't import now yesika kakra wa hadum say no one ebenya ahoden but we share from 2017 now to see 2019 the city was relatively stable. Some policies ni programs are now aban ediato apono so we share planting for food and jobs and in the year 2018 you reduce drastically the amount of maize any certain food items are now ye kra ediba and into eboa yen ema yesika no enya ahoden. The only thing about boama yesika no enya ahoden bebre ni say we will learn to produce on our own and use what we produce. In pen bebre no even toothpick cry you prefer abrochedie. And as you prefer abrochedie ye de yesika no ena ekwa some sika no nti say ye nya sa we nim say the planting for food and jobs, the 1D 1F and other flagship programs no see be boa aban amana implementing no largely it will go a long way to help us. The key is industrialization. Once we industrialize and we depend on what we produce here, our consumption of foreign exchange will come down, and that will also boost you see the hoarding.
Okay, baby, about omo farm adwumanum kwan omo fa so nya sika de kokraba e ho no ye ohaw enti e de nhyehyɛ so no nkono maya am se be ya ombenya regular supply of forex se be ya enko ha prices of fuel.
You ye kase minim say Bank of Ghana, Ministry of Energy, NPA, any players ni nyina work continuous engagement. Bank of Ghana from time to time we release forex eba markets ni so. But for omono and they are saying say we should have a deliberate policy omo kraba no they will have access to what they need. Inti no nhyehyɛ ya menim say omo ye a ebeboa wasa akunya no. De bia omo hia forex omo to on the market. But if they can be assured say this is what they are going to be provided with as and when they need it. And that is what the Ministry of Energy, NPA, and Bank of Ghana, and Ministry of Finance are working together to make that happen. Enti, Mejidi said, Nina Kahu and Yehu say prices no, ye sitting against the major trading currencies no, stabilize kakrani because usually say omunya forex they speculate and then also a kahu ema a costro. But say minimum say me here 10,000 na. I have been assured senior Bank of Ghana catch and say nana ya here 10,000 dia car fan go me de be mana me mama yamu hyehyeme ema kakra na ewo ho no me nka se me pese me tonti me ton aboden na obi susu a ope ye friend ni say ope mfa so bebre no waton aman because ne yam hyehye ne say emre so say okono okope bi to a onye bi nto
em say the amanfo kasa dodo no ne say enema boa ye den asetere mu aye den sa nhyehyɛ nyina no ne fa hen mu die hen ene be boa ma nema ne boa ye den organ adwa so no aba fom kakra ma ye say be hu betimi ahan
nana em say nani nyina dodo na gina fango prizes ne so eninti yenim say akwanya aban de ato ho say aban ate so 15 pesos na ye be ma forex ni nyina so eba resulting in a reduction in prices no resulting in a reduction in data and clearly we will see a reduction in the normal goods and in your ma yeto and despite all these things no ade ba ko aban kan say me social intervention programs no to say free SHS to say plan for food and jobs in sanyo mani nyina mekoso ahyemu kina na akoso nti megidi say no nkoampo say ma awofo bebre akoma to mo yem say despite all the challenges aban go through no programs such as this are esombo pa no aban say mempopo miti mekoso e de mahoodin bibia atayeche na mahwe say ebekoyie enti no nkoampo eye arehemu emo say bebre no mo yam hwehwem say aban say ene ba be cut down expenditure there it will affect a social intervention a big one like free SHS but then munya assurance until that alone crisis say ma yabo etoyeyem and we are doing everything possible say prices ne be conform prices ne conform minim say yenso so ye ho be hihan yen kakra
me pa mo chewo mo kontabuo mu no munyi ni say free SHS for instance ebraso say yes an hwe ni biom ebi aka say bibi ti say ofo an be ko school atade kra ban se me na meto ama no san ne ma no ye ntimi hwe ni biom na ebi mu so kra suggest so okay nkwala no or school or ni tuition ne na de nyina aban atua but what of ebeka say ebi ase say bebe e wo no obi aho kire no enti akwala no be ko boarding and the boarding fee ni de awofo no ntua ne sa ne ma nketenkete no eno ye ntimi hwe ho kaka na ye review policy no kakra
you senior jumedie bia na initiative bia na program bia after some time ye review but sisi abebi abanjina ne say senior ohwe free SHS na o provide ama akwenya ma mofra an extra over 400,000 children etimi akọ school no that alone no kwa ade mu a sisi a ebia ye hu but within 5-10 years when the conversation in the country changes now what build you human capital no e ho na obehu say aban no when this wade hu pa esan say wasesa the whole conversation in the country. And say me GHS pe ma wo fo ntimi anto aso nti I did not get the opportunity to do some things nyame de ahye me mu anka say mitimi ye. Nti the conversation will change, but it's Nioma said it needs time, but when Beka say when we start tasting of the fruits of the free SHS now, I think people will look back and say we are grateful to God for a president like Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And for now, no, the government wants to continue with the policy, and as and when there is a need for any review, Abayon Pupuniti, Obe review. But for now, no, we have seen the gains, and within a space of 5 to 10 years, no, the whole conversation will change in this country. It says in Japan, I say about 90% of Omonkrofo are educated, so they vote based on, policies and programs are Odebano. That is how we want our nation to get to.
Okay, baby, say Abai say on your new project BRCCA. Na opese Austria. Oh, man, Pratt, but you miss a question. Mpacho, Abai say on your new project BRBM any idea. Does that affect projects molesty or budgets in some obeying in Afina?
So share projects now or budgets ma. There are various phases. Your 10B, 10C, 10E. Projects in Biwa Yakase Yabayan 2023, Ebi Waha 2024. But the current projects are yensa wom deda ye dear. That is what government is saying. So you bet twaso. But any other projects are a year for nanka ye best spend this sika edia yesisi ane dear. We rather concentrate on the existing projects and complete the projects. Into there are various projects in the budget, but na started this year. Others are being will begin in 2023 and 2024.
Agenda 111 we bekano.
Agenda 111 they say your project it's ongoing.
Okay.
Until your focus completing the existing projects, which Agenda 111 happens to be one of them.
Obedia tumse MPP mo mismanage Ghana sika se mo bae mo ntimi ahyehyɛ Ghana sika se wie se na mo si share bo de mo kan wo opposition enye na mo bae mo abeye.
Unia Bema.
Amen.
Clearly from 2016 yehu de ebeto ye. And prior to COVID-19 so yehu senye na yetimi manage economy na inflation na 15.4 no aba within between 7.6 and 7.8 consistently from 2017, 2018, 2019. Yenina yehu senye na yabua ama consistently. There was an average growth of about 5.8% of GDP. Yenina yehu kwani afaso na ye sustaining ye debts. And inti clearly obie ni ho obeka se ye mismanage economy until COVID no be hit ye. But COVID never hit ye ni so ade hu ni say we rather save lives and protect livelihoods. Now the other ones no e kose den kra send year 2016 ye beto ya na nyoma aye basa yetimi siesie no sa na ye betimi aye we and it will share ya ye deaths on the whole when it comes to COVID-19 na ye less than 1%, na 0.89%, because no any other 2 years to see ye. Until prior to that all records data show say we had managed the common economy very well, and the city was very, very stable, and things were going well until COVID-19. Bye.
My brother, ni awati wa no pay, ubi awati o na no pay. Wasumi twa to crowd be ka kire yen, ene obi ogusu tie, anything. Ye
me ka kire Ghana fo nyina ne say. Nhihye ni susu ye aban ye de ato apunu so nyina no. Yenko aye ntimi nye, enti ye be stress ye nyina ye nkan ye humbom. Wa famu die bia esese wo ye. Utuo ne sese utua se wo ye adwuma wa aban akache wadie bi esese wo ye no so beboa ma dwumedie aban ahyehye nyina akonkan ne ye be sese nyina ye nkan ye ho bom ne ye hu se enye Ghana nko a eye wiase afane nyina nanso ye mampani owo ani so ade ehunu se etwa se ode nhyehyɛ bi to ho apart from the ya kan o budget nim ne ye de boa e ma ye nyina ho hehan ye nti ye nkan ye ho bom na ye nim se this too will pass.
Anope Peace FM near T4 da wase.
Meso me da mo ase papa nyame nhyiram
onhyiram so honorable abena osaya sare swafo abedi echira ohwe sikasem so etiwa east emrahye bedwani ono ena no pay yene na atwetwe nkomo efa enransem a ne boss honorable Ken Ofori Ata editor Ghana for enim Kokrokoo dwumadie enie na wasogusu autie Kwesi Pratt Junior samufo penny insight or ha sei afi honorable abena osaya sare ha sei abena osaya sare on the win the obakono no Dr. Smart Sapon ha ena Charles Owusu so ha sei menko Dr. Sapon ho na fi minti na over why
honorable deputy minister say no be special interview
mpacho will be special interview it you on count I person go transfer na
What bad sank waba 1 hour we interview will be anchored.
Mr. T interview no 10:42 9:42 Mr. T 9:42 until onya 1 hour 9:42 9:42
Mr. program they shall say 9 o'clock.
But Joe, 9 o'clock right now baby na you can no LPM no. Man Pratt. Over net is say. It is say.
Say, again it is say.
Apo.
Munye wa ina.
Maybe sa wa po mwanza. Me have ni wo.
The funny sir.
I see. Party. Dr. Sapon. Now,
yes, sir.
Now what is say?
The cardinal, Yamiadum, Major Sons so here.
Now, Yamiadum, Miss Muya.
Great.
Manja say. Now, Pum say. You.
Nadomti. That's what you come.
Sure.
That's what you should hear. Now, as them go.
Get the Yamiasi.
On one was Obin so.
Obin Teneso. Yeah. Yes, you had a Masiano person when you had a Dr. Sapon.
Yes, sir.
Aba enkontabuo ne ho analysis here mecha se afri ho
na metiase great yeah better the minister for finance as
deputy minister
ne boss answer and afi ono ankasa so deputy minister no pe obeka ye ho ha so better umase on the finance team ni nyina wo submission a omo boss honorable Foriata de betuja enra anope ye bobo o man bi akọ ahohihia mu a say ye ni animfo no leaders no say omu kire bibi bia no mu twen cabinet meeting no e ba so no ansa nya sa anka I was expecting say anka omu be share ye ntem kakra but anya hwe omu wie cabinet I think say oba che wadwa ya na eni yimu nti ni a omu wode ma ye na omu de beto ye nim no I think say two things who ni say omu cut down on some expenditure na brekono anso no omu pese omu raise in some revenue the two-legged ade na yehu emro omu tititi niema bi so a madam abobo bebre so ha na no pay no na omu hwe the revenue side nso ekwan omu befa so a omu be raise in revenue covid ebe kire yen bibi sa meetings in manima ye kan nyina no covid time ye nyina ye jitu mu se ye beye a lot of our meetings online enti na ye menwanwa se covid twam ase ye nyina afide ye san ko ye dada mu ma ye san ko ye no face to face meeting ya to ka free ha ko ha den ni nyina na ya ko mesre se emra ye tete meetings so se na madam ka ye meeting expenditure ya to so by 50% ni ade they should go back to those times when COVID came and ye distant meetings ye man ye no. I mean cost of data ni ade was rock crowd there but no ebe ya since ye be movie ye ho ni ade last week Thursday as baby sir any board be ni CEOs be a meeting na o ma makuma se enso ya man kran ye meeting if we can see all of them online they could also see all of us online meeting them say kati niema bebre down ti makati meeting ne conferences expenses by 50% there but I think omu echo back to the COVID era we can reduce it even further but me personally many saw the general cuts na aba to the tune of about 3.5 billion no eni so Ghana ha nke to niema mu a niema mu ye ya ebo no emafo biom akoka strong de aka hwa emma bio mesrese sa expenditure cuts ni ade ni cars ayen kra bio ye be hwa to bio Ghana ha ne sa ne manema ni nyina nka niema yo how you be say twam na say yesansi ye dada mu a me yensa nkofa sa ade we nyina amba. Let's keep it at this point. Now we'll be saying say full on nkwa muteso no etimia save saying 62 million. And I can say it means we can cut things down. Yes, our program back cost be 10 20. Yeah, we can cut the fuel coupons down. And kasa a year 62 million yeah. Name pono. So mutete so your online meetings near the bit me crab form below this a year. Anke be nyina de near de. Enti yaka ne sa no ne yesre parliament nso say omunhwe na ne yaka no omunye na you can't approve expenditure and revenue lines akese miensa we akem na yenye. I thought you were going to ask her say then ama parliament intimi emphasis
no
the obvious is there, but maybe there is something who's also a member of parliament. He could have given us some further information, but made them imagine me say they should go to the house. More if you on more the full house nishia. Still, majority side ne were a certain +1 vote from Honorable Fomina. Ebema umanya some form of majority. Supreme Court. I see.
Not possible. Giving
And
concrete development
in the house, no.
Yes.
You see, so there is some development in the house. I'm making a little impossible for them to clear these things. I mean, yes, say Parliament is too polarized. If the minority for don't feel like they are Ghanaians. I think they feel like they are Ghanaians, but something must be ironed out. Nasa nema miensa we. Yeshena yenyim free ho. Revenue leakages. One angular. Say oboso with the establishment of the Revenue Assurance Committee near the but it goes beyond that in my view. In my view, no, cut down so na try say be raise in revenue no. There is a third phase of the matter. Corruption, leakages, bia nti ebe wi ase ye bo agba no na ebi mu wa akire ba bia omuso mu hitim mesre Ghana kronfo ye mesre mu ada haye o bo ano no o hitim sa third group no ye besre ne ekoso yi enye nyina ye de enye nyina ye fe mema mumma adi and it cuts across corruption perception index nearby na the institutions are listed bebre bi obi feature baby awo bi a wo ka ho a it is perceived say ye no now so ye boabo no na wo hwetimu no e besere since everything else is almost corrupt in this country. Nursing for obenya admission ya bebre no ajiso akutua police military then na ekoso wo man nti ye fa adwene say ye kate niema na ye pe revenue kakade be count ya bo man no bra the best the third group one more necessary omu planning how to steal from the Republic of Ghana and na omu hwe mra ne bebe ombetimi dia fa bema sika bia yira ye hwehwem kra ye hu omu white collar crimes names anema no onim say or the law brofo then be please enye law and then you say munyai krono no we are at a very difficult situation abandoning in penny for her say umbe katikate near down na raising in a certain revenue monso amadwuma ne say mo twa ma revenue na ba na manwunu no mawia de akoha fa ha ye say una nim nyansa brofo ye me de fa ha ye fam ye mikokota ye ncheme then stop all those things now for once Ghana yentimi no ye ma ye nkyere se ye do ye man oka dollar ne forex ne ho asem na me personal practice me name what is behind the scenes ne ne ombeka but near what field pa wo form pa ne se kadina ope dollar wo bank a wunya bi kakra me mehu no in fact me trading in dollars and chai biasa I suffered with my bankers me Ghana cedi da bank ni me in fact nyahwe transfer it into me boss our Korea account me $9 ne kra nkita me kra the CCC the bema dollar just okita visa chese wutuka. I'm not traveling. This is a foreign receipt I need to pay. Just transfer it. Don't even give me the dollar. Me say ekoye iya ma ebe US no na the advice was that men konko pebi wo krum na me famra metua. And I had to do that only to save my face. Ma black market for need determine the send a dollar ninton. Obi anso oton aduane goods and services then it is a black market for the you say ya ogina ho no wasesa price. Enti no ebe wi ase na the bank the financial system nankasa is in control of the forex. Media me say me personal experience no me na fofo bebra they share the same experience. Ugina bank pass over per dollar na. You say jese okofu plane nko Niakano, they themselves will tell you say call black market. Now here for na black market for no dollar no hin. Are some people behind the scenes trading, doing business with the forex? Black market for no mukoto dollar no fit to go no dia bana. Omunya no hin omu ho de wo pe $50,000 crowd benya bi. Na bank no be yo say I just say we produce visa. Na me ntu kwan ni adenti ehono deputy finance minister ko but I'm sure say wotie they should media be personally mentia say how black market can get you whatever amount of dollars you need enti ama omu fluctuating anyhow not the financial system itself cannot get you the dollar you need. Mesre say they should work on that. 15 pesos reduction on fuel per liter. 15 pesos. Then say hokikabu manes ye nya be 70 pesos per gallon. Because gallon is about 4.5 of liters. Into no the year multiplication, I benya be 66 point something. Or running up 70 pesos per a day. Nana eswana say isa. When the facha me wanna be some questions, but we know.
Me mum de sama me mum.
Okay, last week na me say anka they should be able to gift us some 2 CDB like that per gallon.
Me around that figure because yes, I feel as the crana saying not fuel near a liter. I think 4.2. I think 4.2, 4.3.
Yeah.
And Osha salary OJ. And now also there your projection for the year. And now you have to pay an average of 9.67 for a liter of fuel. Now turn January 4.3. Obviously, yes.
Mestre, she sounded assuring say where forex nkwa impact and that omugusu engage another impact may bring it further down near the omuhwehwe maye. We know some of the things are odomutachi but there are some other things that omutachi be. In fact,
there are nipa to ho nipa den nze yenyi.
Enti yebestre yen kase ye ni nso we but say they can do a little something better about 15 pesos a year. Ebema etimi enya adikakra. Na mefa me penny for nye submissions bi.
Okay.
Black Stars for the say ticketing ni adi. Em say koswa kama. Na challenge kakra ba ho say National Sports for need ya. Obi tone de nra. Anopayans and onya alert no ebema na chese wato. I'm thinking about your betone there by this time no. Time ben obenya alert no and whatever. Enti beginning there na you mumfa they could have worked it para way wahakakra online koskakra way koskakra but I mean ni nyina ye. Se ko den no a ni nyina beboa masika ni nyina kogu fa akro ye nipa human interface ni free mu a eboa I know. But the main problem tiama bebre no asonti mintua property rates ne sa na ma no sa formula no mu dey work as against the reality on the ground here as Ghanaians. Obi titini mo remua no akonya 1 plot bi ato and a half plot na why 2 bedroom den bi 2 bedroom no o ba beje no sa rate no aya omuje no
property rate
I say we square times then the baby I say no 2 bedroom kito no we say so no to about 10,000 15,000 okofan we should know the formula is there in the books but if it has to be applied to yen standard of living, they should reduce the prices a little so that a lot of into akoma kakrebi the timitia into AMA ha and KMA and municipalities no near there structures near baby, but we as a calculation into no na bebre no aso ntimintua enti
na no me ka sere se nchom de media bra me check na me say na mu free hin na munya sa figure o so occasion no so kan
ayo you see no calculate here ni bibi wanya bi
kitchen so ma charge me aka ho me say
please munya ne senia you see Ghana for bebre especially with this property thing no enye obia na empese otua wo but me nipa no dwen ho a on tiase say asase no ankasa oto ni say we say we say na uber Jesus can now what benefit would that your 10 or 15,000 do for him? Ghana how many of our areas are serviced? Akwan kure ni ho enso ma den yeah mestre people want to pay taxes especially property rates but omun revise your formula no na emra formula bebre no entimintua bi na municipal district and the assembly for no nyina so no monfa mo hunyim localize this thing o de kwatena me krom was a gropon oti abompe oti osino na sa calculation no eye na enye yi na hwe osino ni ba nim pa na se wasa de su ni ba nim na so mra metua 15,000 man for them there. I mean you are not being real. Mun localize it, more the power to localize my assemblies no can localize the rates over there. Yes sir ben keten na nipa betua since obey ni kakraka na nipa ntimintua bedo ase
mate Dr. Smart Sapon na yete nenka no Charles minia
minim say offer we can kasa ansa o said ya jam offer no nti ani die kwanso oh ana me offer die be say o meni ntem asem doc we ko pass ma ba oba no pay me chiao chia doc sun chia na na madam me penny force titru grandson of name kura me free sun grandson of me abra minister call me ya mo 1 or 2 abi me bisa no na ana didi kan no me ma setre mu enipa me ensa bi o ma brabo ma me for buni agro e bi ni mo fa ko si prato to me chen
hey what do offer bibi pa
hey na aja obi private matter there
sorry
those tiam say there me wo fantam asem me was
o kana mazu na nye private bi mu
na me say there ye na chire there me nka nyina wa ha na there me ye na there ba ko so ni owura se adwan wonya ni kra chiko offer me fani ni agro ono krache and I'm a spiritual father apostle doctor Osu Bempa na me no ka say na no kiada so fatiasia na ka wonya mfi aduoso offer bia obi a mo dem fadue maka na me mfere ho se meka me am ti hoyi onyame nam ne saso e ma ne ho kwan ama wo ye mi yi o so mu tete me o kire me niam bibiri o san so ye ma do ye e ka ho e na madru ba bia madru nti ba ya meti me ka mabakosem na me yi ni free mabrabo ma enye yi nti ba bia obi a ofa wonim se de me do wonim se me kwasem because wa ka se onyame onkoso ankraw na wonfa okra esi yi mo na wonim se me ni ofa me ye match born once you match born me 17th no ye 23rd the number the one e penny nti na me ni di ono ne de no na me de na to nchen ba me ade a ba ko a me ye but me pesa me ka ho asem Karachi prisons am ko ho for the past 7 years ni ho na me ni omu edi mi ma woda na fokaji o de offer the own in prison asem say the city me call Karachi edi am some they to prison here Ghana backyard is from a table to Kwame Danson by Kwame terrible. No wonder say a robber for Kwame because a difficult so with my driver. Now if you Kwame Danson so back KGG, maybe one can say 40% good, 60% so and and we share said here and so no I want to say a wapa because what ferry now and I say panto na kana it take you 1 hour 45 minutes and so went to call Kratche. But what voter region 10-15 minutes now across. By holiday so and the I difficult saying Kofoko mo busia for kraba kohwe mo busia for den e wo prison ho. Enipa 369 and away fiase. Now if you be 44 years, a be 42 years, a be 35 years. Now back be can say me say Charles oba prison who say we 35 years in prison, but who say any number of days years already in prison a reform. Nti what the oba stresses will be prison. Na nipa na sa bokro no na akoya de boni bi ma. E ma yen ration fan ko to prison, but yen hwehwe na dream mu. Because a difficult will be prison or san akoya den akobokro no so obo say oba bi. Nti justice for all program na e maybe aban de buy mesre. So you bit me decongest e prisons are. Sa na man ya de akwan ba ko fa so ebeboa. Omo mu free Kratche a whole number court. Until you can imagine. Distance no so onya asem ketwa. Prison so logistics who some more thing, but the prison commander and the men and the officers, the bomb basso they have done really well. Now your case will be person reform will be a Kratche prisons being called prison will be removed. Kratche prison who say Okoha. So when the man reform the anaka say also warden pa. Enti anopa me chiom ye can chom say koswa ye dom even though they are not with us, but your bomb pie say mabekan. Nana
ina
baby edru ye nyina na edru ha amane hunu kwanta eniama board ye say obisa minister no e koso pa, but before I make ho asem no obisa na agenda 111 ho asem ya ma ko so de pa me call me impesua so I am me constituency and I'm a district ye wa agenda 111 ba ko e wo busua me no kase contractor no di na ni ko bo o ma obi. But I visited Techiman. Me call two of them, me call me who say adwuma den e koso e wo ho. So me koso me hu between I think Kwame Danso any KJG entem. Also me hu say o ma clear land na mo eje ho e wo ho. But yeah yen grandson of Fieja we haven't seen anything. Ye hu bibia ya say contractor na Israeli contractor or maho. The best aban tie bia. Penifo se tete abetie na no na ne cha no. Say ade aban gu so nyuma ni bi o ba bia. Yen so say aban ye adom na oboa yen na ye bi si hospital ho a. E betima boa manfo a ewo ye mpesua so. Oni se meta aka firma monkeys ho asem. Boa bin firma monkeys ho asem. Mene ohene a wo ho ehia na mehwe na ni so ade hu a wo ene hihia a ode ato fama. Yes, investors on betima boy because I'm one say do pebra aduani ni ho ntina mo no wua na wedding omu ade kase a beboa mo man correct manya revenue e say yetimi dokwadu more I betimi dey feed am no enkofo ko on the brodo no ni no ma ko nti so on the more sana no mu they are not supposed to eat those food nti omu di no nkwa wura na ka ho na omu nti mo so am ko ho no so ye be sere mo o pese ohu abo na enim say adre ana kwaku abo aduane a wodi kase aye kwadu wetima to sa ni man dia ko but say on the brodo no ni aduane a nipa di ko akoma mbo de o system no nti say yen system no e basa na ekumbo no eza so be haye ye heritage na no grandson of district the nyamedia dom yen kase a ye de enam so ma nkola bi fi ho accept you abe doctors say collaboration that park ni other university for a Canadian university here in Entem. Ti ye best say on be hwene so amayen. Me to eburo any beans and I'm realizing the cost of my nana. Me could be say beans bo on kransa na we say 600 Ghana cedi. Na the idea make us say Ghana for ye ka hu bi. Yen so ye boa say niam munya den and I mean tiase. We drew around 1 a.m. That's a Sunday how much? Sunday no pana my brother friend my say oh you better beans in there. I call. Was it a move from 600 to 700? A good demo. Obi betima ka say oh okay be na price na call sro e wa kurase ntina. But I'm surprised within Saturday no na Sunday morning na etimi call 700 Ghana cedi. No problem. car na me dey be call afa niam no ma ya mintimi nto niam no because me to niam mintimi so ankom when the car came doctor yeah ko fa niam no you know 750 Sunday and a 700 Sunday and you 750 I'm done mommy we are gonna need sign I'm say I didn't ye massa why so because yeah you perceive chese your boy say Ghana mo ye din na mo ye din for the mom you Ghana for enti wo boy say ade say wo 600 ade channel power 700 and you mure the ba be fa dey on 750 the dollar increment increases ah so please Mama, you know, say, baby, I do know. I mean, you know, foreign TV all over the world. Baby, I Niama a cosro, baby. Yeah, dear, you woni. Now, me share CNN, it's Ukraine former president, or the main opposition leader. And I CNN for Bishan say, before a war, now only president, now Montebu Mokra, I send his name. It is no war no by then I walk from was it look you see how you're Ukrainian it is about Ukraine it's not about politics the second 40 years here and say we have only one common enemy poverty oh here and the end and she say you see a bay chima menche mempene and a mere dear Mijina dear Ben be free mu abba and especially parliament and let me tell you about I just want to mention his name. But next time I walk on, name more than Dodo. Hey, enti Ghana no bar. No, none here said you war more on what more higher because I'm ready to say Bebenti, and yet I didn't go to parliament. A bar won't be my share Palmer, and what I did. A bar our him. Okay, Ghana na Esther. Mordecai ni Esther, so we will. Was no Yamin say, and maybe to say a beba. If they decided to say, oh, mine, your governor, mining Koya, Ghana for. You better pass it through this pain because you're from Muda. Until it one, say, I want you about it, and I'm what. So now to one come.
I'm Pacho.
Saturday, you did banshee.
It's 183.
It's a three come. A did banshee. I won't know banshee. I don't review or you try to gusso. A jama. Now I change it as a board. You what? In your banshee and banshee for, but you are, we didn't come on. Because you didn't. The old nobody. Minoka say, and next cement board. I cry, I brought to Ghana City. Not to talk about Mikrum Techima. How the other is a I have better by 68 or say almost close to 70 Ghana City. It is true, and Yama Bokwana, Echo, Janiana, Adriane, and then Brobo, who's around a former minister, Adim Como. And it is true, the price of boys up. I don't know by now. I'm sure saving Kransa cry be a bit maybe 500 Ghana City. And if cry a 500 Ghana City, then you don't even need to ask a cry, say, no boy. Saying. So your best friend, sir, ye know as a mine, yet say, baby, you do know. Say by from so and a dear Duha, yes, your answer and they are corrected wrongs. But ain't him say, and I'm so being from so into a dear druid, and ye young money in adding, and to timpansam. Yes, I ye. Gone on over Kaya. A breath who as I'm sure too, come I say. Nak can you do so a cosso? I mean, I was saying, you may be quite an act of God. Pipe be an pie. What did you do? Let me know here. I say, a NGO, nay, has he bit my Sunday, my day. I'm an A. And if I know, say, I rose him back one, but any got some boy, I rose him. Say, oh, my Ghana, I remember in 2014, I see Kumasi Airport, International Airport. And then, Super Eagles, by a scaffold, and every moment you see for me. Because I remember they said, I think we're 28 million euros, and they called CC Airport just to make it an international airport. That international flight, meet my landing wedding, I'm an AE. And then Nigeria for by Swaggies for by you a year. On the international plane by scaffold on DC from. So, on my Ghana, and you'll be an answer no, I need pay all my money, I say no. And you'll be from here. So we decide to change, a change, you're quiny and near my first year or my Muslim doctor now. What's your name? Now say, oh, the idea bit my cost about $5 million. Now the 20 million go. Now, Bokron, what is say? Now, first, you can in area. What do you expect, Baba? I'm not going I dare say I did 10 cities. Now the 100 cities are here. You could to Namika, I mean, Tiasio, You say in for the Yamuna or can some cream. I didn't say I did dollar APB or him. Why? Say a buying cry kotu sika is or kotu in dollars, dollar equivalent. I didn't he?
And then stable.
I mean, at the end of high no. Young pep time for Frobia and Faso, there be a while near call me to coin called China. Opa $1 Okoto Adio. Nobody will take it. Odola Nikurano, a useless Quamon. Unkutomu Yena. Forget it. Do you see any catch yourself over fruit here? This will change our airport. Airport rate require higher than a bank. Coach, me change your airport, me could change your a bank. Me who difference any a womb. But whoop our mind change, Nakacha yourself, $1 and tea, $1 better idea. Nobody will take it in China. Yes, you're cruel. You were near my Okota, a source of city. I was Ghana, now the $2. How say a tick room and yet me bought $350,000, 3-bedroom house. 3-bedroom house, $350,000. They are Canada, area has said, yeah, $400,000. Oko had the near Canada. That is the system. Yakoswa. Nami bisa say, O maimu, a fibe muna yen calculations. Say a footballer, a calculations. A economy, a calculations. Everything, you calculate. Oh, yeah, where you say now we are yes here. We be say, we say yes here. We be say. Sahani edit o maimu. Afiko, afiba, abaimbiaba. It's calculations. But I will end. So me offer bit me album. You say, "Any Ghana be a apart from Ghana here we." And I any Kokrokoo so I cost apart from cry woman. O my musu obi bie no obeti no be chire oban na ma yen chire ya ye wo kuro mu. Enti say ye pese Ghana ye a yen tiase yen tenase na yen nwin say e say Ghana yen ye Ghana ye man ye ye e ma yen ankasa ye ho na yen san dwi da na woni biefo no den ho I thought I'm much about obi ho obi obetima toidi nti wo de ma nsuo kura abo nko sesen obetima nya bi amen me no ka say ye o me bebre ho a pipe no mu week nsuo fam ba akopɛ
ye fie he ya ye fie
fam ba akopɛ ene nsuo ho akwa atwe wo kuro yi mu a ho asam nya asam keto a na ade ba ko nipa abrabɔ mu wuyi firi ma enye yie eye nsuo. You can choose to not to eat, but in so the only thing on. And he said, "Baby, I can say a near man, a canny pabra, but also say be a bony pama, nipper to me live as human being. So he also air con a tracer, never you have never. But Nina said, Penny Fosse and Cotter Drum Rania, Nina Sika. Sicano so whom she been a dear by friends say ye live here, a buying persuasion what you mean. We are buying projection. Okay, best start here for February, remember? Yeah. And they are almost March ending. You call April. Now, me person Bishan said, "I be on the table. You live in your parliament." Now, you come, I you know, ONDC opposition at CSA. And you be an oppose. You share a hunch and so at the Baba of my own. And near home, Sabi a hotoa at the Baba. Near ye am on your same sea chain. I am sure my Ghana. Unyami bishra medase medase papa Charles Usu and our ten Kano. That's one says happy 70th birthday to Nana Berma Osei Kokrokoo of Ebuakwa Cinema so Nana say enne when you infear your son Onyankopon enhira Nana Berma Osei Kokrokoo Ebuakwa Cinema so strength kwatenten ene nyame nhira edema we efri wan kasankasa wo fase Mark Ade etafen Marcus ene wo ba ama dankwa e wo ampame Methodist Church donfo bi so ede abase yamfanto bi anim se or Honda Civic 2013 model Honda Civic 2013 model our register no 2022 ya wo gem for cool price Honda Civic so any je ho a 0244 105634 0244 105634 0244 105634 over.
Yes sir.
Yes offer.
Opening
Ove
Mima Masam and Mima Masam and Wakra. Who here? So be a better something to be our hand. And then Ubiara Biara Waya Ganani, Editu Muse. isikasɛm no ɛnkɔ yie so your man penny so na ye majority leader so na ye minority leader so what say ye ayen kombe so a obi age tumu se sikasɛm no ɛntwa yie kura ɛno ye no kura ɛda hɔ obi anji ho akyinye ye ho kyere ye sikasɛm no ntwa yie finish opani mi kan say wi a ye ka say sikasɛm no ntwa yie a ɛde ne ye ka anapa minu ya chas wakabi ebro yara edi enchiwi within the last 2, 3, 4 years Nibua Peja more than 4 times abubo more than 4 times ebro uko he edua beans anya nani ɛnso bɛ nansani ni officer taxi driver bi aba ɔba okura koko ɛwɔ mu kakra ne bufuafu nyasɛm ketewa ɔsɛ me anɔpa me sɔre a me to koko 1 cedi no ma yɛ fine ɛna me si me kɔ akoto koko a yɛsi 2 cedis 2 cedis no kura no endu 1 cedi no ana me tɔ no konse ya yedi num koko yi masa osi ene koko ye makoto no 2 cedis me ba wadi 16 years kura me de man na nso no this ye kasa ho kira ba we hwasam ne ye ka o oh masa Charles na o kan say ye kasa ho kira ba asema ye kan say ene ye ti studio ye kasa yi driver ni taxi driver onu anya scan koto ni car nti obi na atoka ena odu ye eyi kakrakra ene nansa o ko se o ko ye sales ni sika nanso o so se se want to be anya sales na be dika na fi nsam enti die no be o ko bobusia e de akoye sales se de be ye nji car ni fi nsam busia zo ko bonya bank busia na okobo Shylock busia na okobo o di mo hinia enye driver ni truck driver o won money taxi driver o won money o na mje enumu ene ewo yi ahokyere na ye ka no enu ni ahokyere ye ka ho se na empany for Mr. Bisa enhyehyaya enra ya ye nua kenofori atadi betu de emunye wo hinne eye foforo a ye nti bida obi nkan tire mi ebra ye di tumi show man peninsa ebo a wodi kan share ye nia metini masum ebo share ya di kan pa ba ko ne se eye minister for ni abaduma for ni de ye ma won kwan mo mu nkrakra cars mukai
mekai papa
exactly ye di kan ho hyehyɛ betu ho finchim ani o won kra ha kra de ne for hu drive ma won ka bi and so mukai
ntina me bisa minister ye be dey attack side no
saa hyehyɛ no odi ba nye di so ani edi so adanti ye di saa hyehyɛ na esa ba biem imiti ase nye yi o ebi amina minti ase nye djuma papa basa boy enya di foforo ye di sha ye be 5-6 years ago dey share sa boy ani asa kokoja kopeja e di ababiem opani medwene ho a minti ase say abanye djuma efo mpanimfo nti wo mu allowance so nti wo makotu aso e ade foforo enya foforo mampani no amu no emri bi atwam ka chenso no ani pay no kra wate so by 20% meboa ekosi sen o mampani John Dramani Mahama na breso o si aban sofo ni na ti wo mu peso dia koye chip compound mu kai ekosi sen media me nka se e adeboni e adi papa yi na ka bi ha Charles ukaya me must America no say sir e better my for akotu am na say 4% na di ma won dia ene ye mpanimfo no so nkyere se o hawo no e bi ka won na nyase da bia be ka say tighten your belt no mu de be o mota so na belt o sukra ni ho sa say we asa me kan
bono she jalabia kra belt ni ho
na sa say my kan no ya nka say enu ni the solution to the problem o ya can say ebe ma some symbolic impact say na ebe ya obi hu ochire no be ka say o ya mpani for no so kura dream ye it is not a solution to the problem. Now, I buy my phone at 30%. How does it fill the hole? It doesn't fill the hole in any way. You understand? But it's an important symbolic gesture. Me jitu say a crime bisono, a bebuwa kakrebi, but it is not the solution to the problem. Opening me bua mun country me. Petro boy. Solution pa bang ena TUC ni adi na adi aba.
Na no da crime.
And then answer. As more can say taxes and levies no petrol no so no. E because yenyi na free we bi si ente so. Ni abaya yi taxes and levies ana. There be. Sa 15 pesos no. I margins, bust margins ni adi. And get taxes and levies. And yet taxes and levies. I bust margin ni adi and you want 15 pesos. Na every 15 pesos dey. And then 15 pesos it me the ton katia. And katia kwanchen open katia the afa udodo mu a 15 pesos it me ton katia.
Yeah, actually no.
Me actually 15 pesos a ton katia. Is that 15 pesos no so stressing. I mean massa stressing.
Pay later.
Gallon and now 70 pesos.
Na 1 cedi no kra no wo de hu abofra wo ko school a ye red cedi 1 cedi ba ko na from an obedi a master don me nam domi market wa me hear from 1 cedi me ansa egu obi apomfa meboa obi amfa odi kwa de 1 cedi kokoi odi kwa de anye skabiem ohunam chem enti opani nedia ni abai nedia masamwane opani yan ni aye budget aban na aye budget en wa yen hihye en odi akọ parliament ema parliament aja tum se budget we en edi adwuma afiwet na se ekohia se sa budget ni edi ko ni be sakra mu a fa ni edi ko press conference ni ko na say sanko parliament
back to parliament
exactly
tell be a chichira bo no
ho na wo di kwa ni agi tumu ani ehu say yes afede ye bribi
I agree with you
na sa ko na say e budget ni edi ko ni say di adwuma anya yie ye ya ntumi anya ni yie na say bribi sa na be na press conference na aka ni trada sa na hifa ni eko mi ntias ye yie sa empanifo hwe o ma me yare empanifo mutie mi o ma me yare wunim o ma me yare no wunim o ma me yare no o ma me yare no so anu aduro na o ma me yare o tira hwa kosi so ma me twahwe ansa na ade aduro na komana ne papa mu no ana na so mo nim se ne ya kura ganes kasam a ade no mo tra ho ko si sa de aligi nsam ansa ade no mo tra ho amade no ko gi nsam ansa ambulance approach it doesn't help anybody so opening some metra aka se o mo wa ban mu nimu de na wo mu nim ni esi ye ma oman ni sikasem tumpo na meboa esas wo ma kansem bebre e chese wo mu nim ayo no wo mu nyo openi me na go ka chiro man peni so mbeka Gogisberg economy asem demia abro beka Gogisberg economy na me kasa ekura aburu be yafi onem chem onu an ohwe mu an o se sa Gogisberg economy ye mfiri mu a yesika sembe sei ye hu be kire ye enti be free Gogisberg economy no mu na Gogisberg economy no eno no economy ben Gogisberg economy no simple eno ni say yeti o mamu na bibie ni wo ye na ye control hwe and only Goggisburg economy. Enti ni anura kenofuriata beka yi na no emu ne ewo hi na ebeyi free Goggisburg economy emu ne ewo hi masha ni hu ebi aminu maninye ba masha opani mi hu ne ebeyi free Goggisburg economy no hwe nukura wo mu ne se ne open krando kuno adia wo ni 3 cities a wo nya bi eti anura bebrebe ye kan yi anyanya bia be me asa atodokru no 1 cd bia mu ana sa 3 cds na ne beto ana de 2 cd mpo a opani enti se ne anu ye ka bebrebe yi sa ema ye ntodokru no 1 cd ye ntodo 2 cd na 3 cds na ne beto na ehun faso ne ne wahi ehun faso pa ne ne wahi. These are very basic simple questions and know how masa enti cd ya kai you see your reserves be your Bank of Ghana enu ne de kwa support cd no ama cd no agina yie economic school yi me sabi man ko bi o me the Ghana Institute of Journalism here na me ko fa ho kakra onem tre na omo asia dia ko anim mpanimfu akukudam bebi aba ka chere say side yi na ye di reserves no support cd no enya depa emwa ye be say sika no kra more meboa
ya try kra pen
masa meboa mun ga nje say meboa na menye kom na men sori nko enti wo mu chere yen say eyi reserves na edi support eyi no emwa ye ayigusu ye no what outcome are we looking for? And nya dia ye nya bida ya ye aye and acid na ko do some pempenso yi eti nya solution. It is not a solution to the problem. Maza me ana me ka kire omanpenia bedrichire His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omrambe kan kire yin say production and me akwani na me na me ka kire no onu anim onu anadwene ena odi be ka kire yin sa production e be ma city na gina no e wo hifa uko ka pesi hey one district one factory opadi uni madwin I'm sure me so ze muni madwin dada hwe ye ka industrialization ebema oman ni sikasam na kɔ na nim ye tumpon ni ade a enye numbers a ye kan 1 2 3 4 the strategic nature of the industry enti masa utumi say afie num we have factory by 9 pe now so the impact of those 4 factories are far bigger than 200 factories we see every district. And what strategic thinking is going into the selection of industry as a developer? So, can I mean come on some question? Here, oil and gas industry, with Chinese assistance and so on. One pay, one factory, one industry. And no reduce your reliance on imported gas by close to 50%. Look at the impact. One, look at the impact. And the strategic thinking by these policies, I ask them, Bisa, many obedient to qua, you be some, and somewhere you be us a year, no year, a bad boy in Yinara. Mother, I am penning for you, can for that, and one becatcher and say, Yadika, we are minus Casamwa to create the moon as soon. Deficit issue. Deficit no more can say 7.5 alami boa. And I can't boab you.
Hey man, Pratt.
One will be catching. It's okay at yes. What some baby catcher and say. A year budget now would buy and scan would buy near the input to money at the end. Yeah, it is so by 20%. I announce other measures now, more announced now. Still are no deficit. In fact, a junior from the beginning of the year and a wide junior. How is that possible? Arithmetic ben or no? Mathematics ben or no? Mean to mean tiasi. We dream one. Mean to mean tiasi. Give me a chance. A castle. Them say no Trudeau and the Union Chasaka. Ye pill, ye pill, Ghana a boy my yinara. Ye pill, ye pill, Ghana ye ya, a ye my yinara, so ye and this in so ye people in Sanya Utibiano, a ye na mayina. And nunti. And for some time, your best to do has my consultation, consensus building, and so on. Now, no, what if I? And penny for copy, as you know, Mukacha, so, my penny my directions be near dinner. Suddenly, no more call. As I said, consultations. And nunti, and then you do that one back catcher and run one back catcher, and because they themselves consultations and so on. Opening. Mse bukuada no na me drabia na me di me radio me chinchin me radio na me radio koto baby na Association of Ghana Industries wo pani baako and wo mind to me bisan se na ade a di betu dwai oso oni ade aba no de ne se ade ba de me fo aso be bo Ghana and so on fine ya se na ya consult mo there has been no consultation. It is a consultation no why no mo ni won koye sa consultation. And then you be organized labor money on your consultation. It is a consensus building, no. And they be a come some near the no. A wahifa. Because I know we free to we free more not to sing. We free more not to sing. Opening. We really yo na fakwaye kon. Fakwaye namuno a whole 3 years. Yan sheni ya. Masa minka yanhwani ya mina menkoka kaduna mina menkoka David obi beka mama kaduna nka
memo mofa
ya pacha wa mama ni we menkoka
wa fa mimi mom wa fa mimi mom
yeso mu ani apacha wa mama asema mu di ba mu se Black Star
ahunya pa
so what can you
da binyanka bi pra fe na kambaka
okay no who's a Black Stars come
afa de ka Black Stars na yfa
Black Stars so so me na me nkoka na kodwa santi tv ha ye kodwa koka yeso nko wa ni nya bi so Black Stars ebiem
na je bi ade kodro
ye ko boy Black Stars sha ina ye ni beji say ye Ghana for nko ade Black Stars ko sha ye ni beji na wo mbehye de Ombesha de yo yeti de ha de yeti omo sha ye ni beji no ombesha de a omo nhye eno anu no min kam kwatire bia wo opani na mpacho final one we kura de manya asembetumi
sa kafra
anopai makan de wo bonkrata no la bibia makan ama me ho adwire opani takwa kada mi so what enra Peace FM adawruma en ye team ye koso otakwa ewudie ni abrante ba ko ma hu ni photo wo de ubokrata no ba ko sanya sen kranti o se ye friend say
kotokuro ana kuma
masa mi ntimi nka wo enkofo tie said you to try brandy or that hospital paso. Dang. Young cutting. A different factions of Galamsey for an air. Now Galamsey say I can't see a trouble. And Jacoban is saying Atakwa de Santo Koya Kusiwa. As in Nipa Baku. Nipa Baku.
Bakubi aname shrutin min manhe. There is no tomato so and nuts are petche.
Hey, Kadna, I didn't know cause who I am. Kadna winning. Bad the pay me and I'm a bus studio house. Oh, Bekaya.
Okay.
And I'm because near cause what Taquano. Yeah, near IGP Dampare. On funny 94. Near she nipa be watakwa. Ubekai. And didn't have the penny. Ana nipa wu ampe susu ampa nipa wu nipa san be wu abi na me na mami who dream me kran say masa madam fu bi watakwa na odi tape recording bre me na me tie tape recording tape recording wuti okwabrane ne e wo tape recording no so obo pass yenkoku enkrofo bi no bi sa wo mo e bo pass na dan na bi adwuma no munye osi o ye ko ho na wo ma osi mi asu mbetwa mu ho no wo mu ho clear voice on the tape recording
omgoku nipa
ana osi o na etuo no kura no ba ko pe ni osi mi o ba ko bi su aboba su ka ho me be ka ho ama wo enti asama mi bisa me ho ne se enti sa tape recording ya mi manya bi aposifo no nya bi ana aposifo no mo nya sa tape recording bi ana na sa tape recording ya aposifo mo nya bi a
and then cause fear panic
ekoba ne san anobi a wabo pass yenkoku nipa na onam ho joru sa metia se enye yie na sami ba e ohu edin akese e bobo ka na me so wakan
wakan ni nyina
edin akese o mo bo ya ye nua mreku dikwa o mo bo ni din na ekoba ni sen e no so ye kobo ni din afra
because I am a member of parliament of the area.
Or you member of parliament for the area, or you deputy minister responsible
for mining.
For mining. And I mean, some shall say, yes, I mean, and you can. Some shall say, Meko to a number by Kumi and Sabia. Kabia Kabambo, my former Buano, Kabia can do something pencil. Eti den na ekoso takwa ho ye betra ho ye hwe han saa ma bia saa be wubie mu abeka ho ana Ghana na yesei ala braka
Charles
no what they tell takwa sem mekanam de black side na twatro before I'm in America ebeye MP wa beye minister takwa mining community both legal and illegal mining no for baby obi me koya juma forest commission baby ne for kutukrom our forest we friend free forest reserve na wo call free forest reserve na hwe side and side sabi wo ndi party say enkra ne ye hu se car ba na soja for council na de wo mu si wura bon no mu no ana so mu pie free mu no hu ma efekeke ase wo hwe fom bi na data na menu aduka na onye no ya member of parliament but no any minister I say etoda se asem na so mpesa asem no trucha na o ma heda de nkofo bi eden abegudam edin aba be hjem nti ye de wo be hjem wie sa na asem no ye de wo hjem wo dimi nje wo the ban sa asem trucha because he's a minister or say responsible for mining and the community and at that I would this same say because na me ade ba kwa one say omo mu di bonesa sika e chef manyo na de she ho sika nyo na de she ho nya o sika ona na bi de gya wo a ye de akọ chef mama ana wo mi kwa koyi sika onyame e de adom oman nyina ehun mfaso bi na wo ye hu adwuma na den wonya bi edi na akọkọ hwide mienu tim kokon obi afu ose nana akọkọ hwide mienu kokon obi afu ase ade afu no mu mienu nyina nya obi ade ya oman na japade ba mu ye oman ma na mu ye de mra and ye bibia wo man mu doc nansi a me hu se me eduka nanam doc purpose me yi community mining no mo commission ne hu no na ma se be ya nkofo because ho kira ba in the case nkofo mo yadwuma mining ne yi no so we drive between 5 to 6:30 from Takwa to Diaswa na be hu ni pa do wo mining omo ye mining adwuma wo western region western enclave omo fi bush ne basa obakasa ya bodwa na manfo afiri krom wuram eden eba anya sam ketwa enti it is good say buying status or your community mining say be ankofo a omo ye illegal na ya pa omo fi won benya omo daily bread na omo didi ne na sa ansem hunu we de eye boni a nipa di eye crime a we nya de say ye ubo obi di a wa bo pani bi di na ye jaw se fa hon bi enti mi gira de of akosi kan no audio no available policy for an act ne yɛnkyekyɛ nkɔfoɔ abɔne abɔ mu tim saa na I'm sure say yɛkyi binom na yɛpanishe binom a bɛma ɔmɔ akyire nso ɛde yɛ asua deɛ ana Ghana Blasters
30 seconds
oh me say nsuo to awie bo Ghana Blasters be wini ɛnde akyegyegye bi anim say nsuo to awie bo Ghana Blasters yɛbɛ carry day ne ne ade a yɛhɔ sɛ ma ne de asi wɔ airport no but nso mfa nkyɛn Nigeria for de agya yɛ nua no so agya to da alatafo makoma na makoma den ahwe a yɛde saa ayi scaffold yi mom yi ahwe kokrom de omema Ghana for ohura sifam the plane kwa maka say eni omu ni bi kura de be want
e bi kura say ye kwa ye mfa yatwede ye
atwede ni bi de ekire ko
plane si ane de atwede na twene ho
ye atwede plane kwa na ye si ane de atwede na twene ho na so obi akugina na praise esi om kon ho na ye yi omu sifam that is the only thing but don't find chain I'm not sure say civil aviation for be decided say BBC no person be because it's all over Facebook ni you know ma egu Ghana hu fi egu civil aviation for so dey hu fi but as for born dey ye hye o ma mom ka say ayi sabi atwede ai dey mom ma enye papa nti na hye o definitely ye Nigeria bobo no any form we hu say Ghana fo bi wo ho a sabi say me ofa no say gidie hye dey ni ho papa sa oba ye tu gidie ma kire mu say ye gye emrante ni di and I know say ene on say born say boni kuma say wa so tu fo kuma say
yeah
when
you have a complimentary ticket.
No, I mean, I know come see the idea same him. Opem so ye wi a place back chia na kwada na se. So de ne sunsun ene ni munyam. So ko obekọ park obekọ fio or the town chima the SCS. Tina any gem ko a obi akwa wo fufu adi opeso obedi so after 6 obeti me di anyhow bia Ghana Blasters will carry the day. After wake up there. Bibia no obeti me see kwan. Ghana you better represent you.
I see.
Bibia. Oh, because you know be share. No. But the last thing, accident you kum nipa dodo.
Charles, empe time na accident no.
What me this no san ko form sa drive sa white thing.
Sprinter.
Toyota
no Honda Sprinters.
No, I'm talking about Toyota no there. Abai see fish shows there no. I'm just find Toyota fish. They are brand new ones. Yeah. Where the mi bunku to je o madaroma ye de esrom nipa kum no from person kum nipa kra o nya ikum na the way o drive wo Accra Kumasi road no me nim skills of me nim say we should have train o say o de overtaking ho adwuma no mo nye na o careless overtaking so ho adwuma no o drive me ntiase GPR 24
Martin
mon ka sanchire o na de o nye no Kumasi road no anhwe ni ya say na no he say takrade kwan so kebos kwan so
Ford
be enipa 15 and na hye piece from father Roman hu say the Janet here ayi rohosam me ko pebia bedi anya no be na
Dr. Zapon 15 seconds
yes Ghana would win ye bompa the time ranting nechi un say Ghana Nigeria nshada mfa form ho wodi bibia to nchanka Nigeria wo form sin Ghana but akwese has ne kotoko yi has ne kotoko be share mfa ho ne say kotoko akọ Dubai aba wa mo bo ya has betimi ahye
am say eche mu
ai na no ya wo adi kura ho ne sie sa time na
abranche bi su on Facebook sa
time na me dia mama de beka
abranche bi su on Facebook sa
eti
ya show ma kra no 2 anana
Nana ya de oka kotoko asenu anka ne ya
phobia so de won timi
nana me de ma no see no ye we shom well omu win by 2-0 Ghana emomodian win by 2-0 ye we shom very well
Martin madam ase papa yo Charles ne Dr. Sapon afi de mo kan nyina me ntibium me sam na mo kan nyina maso ya me ya mente nti ye be sorry so e wa say ya but so you be a open disposable supplies and I say open anything disposable a disposable more e wo Atomic Kwabinya market obetimi afred disposable more e wo 0242 459604 0242 459604 na ye free delivery within Accra so etiano eno ma men sign must be o ma say obi a Honda Civic 2013 yeah autumn you register in 2022 when you ho 0244 105634 0244 105634 when you ho na wa fresh number no bibia be fine e dey amount abusa ha ena no pay medimu esie me gina mu nyina na mu na mada Dr. Father Dixon Kennedy Asante Ose Osofo Kuja Asante Stephen Bafo Michael Jariara Rafat Peter Square Isaac Odro Pretty Joyce Nana ya konedu mami bia makwafo akosi ago aboaje odi ahenka kwa me yeboa na poso hima adwa yeboa je na otwe nsoso yan ene beta chairman general chimi ade Kokrokoo dwumadi baaye eframe nana ya okese obetimi aframe the cardinal metrem mu ma chairman general kwa me safa kan nyame eya adomo a yenyina ide ni kire Cape Coast na yakoboa onabo kwa me na danka no akra ne maame me so be de bani ebe kire asene nyina brem na makoboa me province professor and you for break no akra ne papa yebesan Asia Kofi Kumbelsen is up next some really gonna love you be the radio asum dweja mu nyina na ukui ohunsu yi eno ankwa nkoto amane bia